Hi, I'm Michael Waddell, here to introduce to you our newest camouflage pattern, Advantage Timber. Advantage Timber provides lifelike colors, definition, exceptional contrast, and improved three-dimensional effects that will work all year round in tree stands, on the ground floor, up close, or at long range. All of these features work for you to create a realistic and effective camouflage pattern. Look for Advantage Timber available at your local sporting goods dealer today, or check us out on Advantage.com. When you step into Advantage Timber, you'll feel like you're stepping outdoors.
Big bucks, great hunts. Hi, I'm Bill Jordan, and I want to introduce you to the new and exciting Realtree Hardwoods camo pattern.
This pattern is so 3D, it makes you feel that you can reach right through it. Hardwoods was designed to be used year-round for all types of hunting. Whether you hunt from hardwoods in the east, cottonwoods in the Midwest, from the ground, up close at 20 yards, or out to 200 yards, this pattern will work for you.
Ask for Realtree Hardwoods, the pattern that makes you feel that you can reach right through it. Available at your local sporting goods dealer. Hi, I'm Bill Jordan, and welcome to Realtree's All-Stars of Spring VII turkey hunting video. You know, this past year, the Realtree cameras traveled all across the country, and we got some unbelievable turkey hunting action. And speaking of unbelievable, we have an exciting new line of Team Realtree racing apparel, Team Realtree products, including caps, novelties, and apparel that we're going to show to you right now. Our oversized logo t-shirts are available in an array of earth tone colors with some amazing graphics. Our license plates, frames, keychains, and decals are a perfect fit for any vehicle. Our collector's pin looks great on our Team Realtree suede bill cap worn by our Team Realtree Pro staff members. If you're interested in any of the Team Realtree products, check your local sporting goods dealer, or look at the number listed below, or check us out on the Realtree.com website. And all of us at Realtree want to thank you for joining us and especially supporting our products for all these many years. Now let's watch some great turkey hunting action.
The following is a presentation of Realtree Outdoor Productions.
Oh, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Yes, sir. What a hunt. What a hunt. This will go back in my memory for a lot of years. proud of you, buddy.
Is that pretty or what? That is pretty, right?
I'm
I'll
telling
be here in a minute.
I think you ought to go ahead and open it. We need to go ahead and open this thing. Being the last day of the season now, Bill ain't, he ain't gonna be here for a long time. I'm
Yeah,
telling
we
you.
ought to
We ain't,
wait.
hey, we ain't got to worry about him being here for a long time. I think you ought to go ahead and open it.
Yeah, but he's probably
This
on
your time.
turkey.
Look, this your time to shine. You scared? You got stage fright or something?
I don't know,
We've
Mike.
done this before. Let's just open it. Just
You
go
wanna
ahead,
go?
Dave. You start off opening.
All
You're the executive
Here
producer.
we
You
go.
can do this.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm David Blanton. Welcome to Real Trees All-Stars of Spring VII.
And I'm Michael Waddell.
We had a great spring this year, didn't we, Mike?
Oh, it was awesome. I'm gonna tell you what, we got on, boy.
Tell us where all we're going this year.
Alabama, Georgia. We going to Texas.
Man, some
Kansas,
fantastic hunts.
everywhere. I mean, so many states I can't hardly name them.
Turkeys gobbling, strutting, doing what they would like to do. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. We're also going to have a chance to hunt.
That's
Hold
good.
on a second.
That's-
We're going to be
we
hunting
good.
with
We
the Real Tree pros this year. We're going to learn how to be.
We good. We good, man.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I was getting my mouth loosened up, you know, because it takes us a little longer to get loosened up than it does.
It sounds like y'all were trying to open the video without me.
No, no.
I know I got to be
No,
mistaken.
shoot.
Wasn't I?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't for
How's
real.
turkey
at
hunting
all.
this morning?
A lot better than y'all's opening the show. You know, the video up for us, but what were y'all doing?
I wasn't doing that. I was telling Dave we probably ought to wait for you.
You know, put you guys on TV a little bit and videos, and you want to come with your own videos now, I
No,
guess?
no.
Yeah,
man.
we team play. We want to be on top of the game when you do get here.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
but that's what we're doing. We're just kind of being running through what we got. 'Cause
yeah,
we got a lot of
I
states,
believe that.
a lot
I
of
believe
hunts, a lot of hunts.
I tell you what, I'm gonna head
Well,
on.
speaking
I'm
of
gonna-
stars, we do got a good video
Yeah,
this
it's
year.
pretty good, but
don't
I'm gonna head on.
we? Okay.
All right, man.
Folks, welcome to All Stars of Spring VII, and we do have some great hunts coming
It's,
up,
I
don't we?
tell you, Bill, on a serious note, everywhere we went, we was on turkeys this year. Gay was gobbling, and we got some awesome footage once again for the video, and I think people are really going to enjoy what they see.
I do too. What we're going to do right now, folks, we're going to take you to Alabama and Florida on some exciting hunts, and we're going to try to sort this opening out a little bit while we're gone, but you stay with us. We've got some great hunts coming up. Probably went to get his own video and television
Hey, man,
show
I told him
contract done.
that was his idea.
We'll get this thing settled. Come
I
on.
told him not to be doing that, but it's his idea.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Well, as you can tell, we're on plenty of turkeys. We're in Immokalee, Florida, and I have a chance to run a camera while Pete Wisnett and Lane Price hold the shotguns. Now, Pete's going to start off with the shotgun, and hopefully later in the day, Lane can go over to it. We're hunting turkeys that we had roosted the evening before on the edge of a big cypress swamp. All of a sudden, from nowhere, a big longbeard shows up from behind us. Pete, put it on him, buddy. All right. Man, that turkey, I didn't get much footage of him. I mean, when he come around the corner right there, I mean, I was sitting right here.
Well, he turned and he started to go
He
around.
punted, he just popped out. I mean,
He
but
was
I ain't,
right
there
there.
ain't but 20 yards.
No.
When you're sitting there on that pine, you're pretty hid, but you're kind of on the open. But as we celebrating, I hear a turkey gobble way off in the distance, so I get my call out to check him. The turkey responds, but he's still a long ways off. So Lane gets the shotgun, sets up by the same exact tree Pete had been hunting by earlier. And slowly but surely this old Tom works our way. All of a sudden, the big Tom shows up, and he appears to be in love. call aggressive, trying to get the turkey to come out of strut for a shot, but all he does is fall deeper in love.
And this turkey here just come right on in here, and I hardly got any footage of him. I mean, you're probably a little disappointed at the footage I got of him, but at least I got him. At least I got him getting shot. But you, I mean, you must have shot this turkey 15 yards. I mean, he just popped that right on top of it.
And as soon as he whipped around the tree, he was there.
He was there. Bam. We no more got set up.
I mean,
but and then we're sitting there celebrating your turkey.
Right.
You know, happy you got your turkey, and all of a sudden we hear a turkey gobble. Ends up to be this bird, and he's got to be a mile or half a mile away. Barely can hear him. Just. And I called, and every time I called, he gobbled. But as far as he was when we heard him gobble, we set up, and I bet we ain't been there 5-10 minutes.
Same tree.
And the same tree. We just switched up. Lane gets on the same tree that Pete had set up earlier this morning, and got in position like we had at daylight. And this turkey, I got footage of him. He just come running down this little old cut right here, down the edge of this little road, just running in. And when he seen these featherflex decoys, buddy, did y'all see his reaction? He just like. And buddy, he locked up in a strut, and he would not come out of it. And I was trying to get him to come out of strut, and finally, man, I'm looking right down your gun barrel, and you make an awesome shot. It ends up to be a great bird, at least 3 years old, good sharp spurs, a good long beard. I appreciate you guys letting me take the camera view.
I enjoyed it. Glad you came.
Well, I've enjoyed it.
Later that same day, Will Primos and the Primos gang showed up in camp. So the next morning, I jumped at the opportunity to hunt with Will.
Did you hear that? Yeah. Where was that? Yep again. Right, cut you. Right up in this corner. Let's get around. Let's make him gobble again before we do anything.
With the wind blowing, we're having a hard time figuring out where this turkey is gobbling at.
He's on Houston right out.
Mm-hmm.
He's piling up. He's not in his field.
Mm-mm.
Because this is water. Stand up and do it. Stand up.
With the wind blowing, we're having a hard time figuring out where the turkey really is. So we stand up to try to get a better direction.
Come on. Get up in that tree.
After getting a direction as to where the turkey is, we figure we're in the wrong spot. The turkey's on the other side of an irrigation ditch, so hurriedly we move over and get set up where we need to be. And in a matter of no time, these old boys are in our lap.
beautiful, beautiful.
You get me one here too, buddy.
Good gracious, you would not believe the spurs on this turkey. God almighty.
We did it, Wilbur.
Didn't we?
Is it pretty or what?
I'm glad we got it moved from around there. We'd have been in a jam.
I'd have swore they was out in that field, though. I'd have swore he was out in that
They
field.
were right down that ditch line.
And I didn't know there was 2 turkeys until they started getting closer. And actually, there was 3 or 4.
Michael, this is spurs, my friend.
That's a Boone and Crockett daddy right there, buddy.
Gosh.
Them are as good a spurs as you get on any turkey.
And this is a beautiful Osceola. Look how black those wings are.
Jet black wings.
Beautiful.
I mean, and did he gobble this turkey? Was in some kind of love.
That Jake got up in front of him and he couldn't stand that.
He knew when he come around that curve, he had him some women waiting on him.
That's right.
But we was waiting on him with them number 4s instead. But,
You made a good shot at 10 yards.
I'll sweat.
That's a hard shot tonight.
Well, now we take you to the heart of Dixie for the opening week of Alabama season. Here, outdoor writer Jim Casta and myself have an opportunity to hunt a turkey that's roosted on the edge of a food plot.
Dr. Jim, congratulations on an awesome Alabama time, man.
Well, you betcha. Everything went right for us. Came in here yesterday evening, got a bird roosted here on the food plot. These birds seem to love this food plot area, and there's a bunch of them here on the place. He's back in here this morning, and I've had a lot of trouble. You think you got a bird in the hand almost when you roost one, but I've actually been my experience that often you better not count too quickly on that. But this morning we had really good fortune. We eased in here to the edge of this, got set up, got directly between him and his hens. Couldn't have asked for a better situation.
It was awesome. You know, and I just eased right over the edge of this ridge, and a few saw calls. We had the hens behind us. Actually, we could got a shot at this turkey and never even made a call this morning because setup was so crucial in this hunt. But I tell you what, I'm excited you got your bird, and let's go on back and see if we can get us some breakfast rounded up somewhere.
That sounds good to me. Get a little breakfast, and we might see if we can catch a bass.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Well, we're going to keep you in Alabama, only we're going to take you on a hunt with Realtree cameraman Chuck Sumner, or who we lovingly refer to as the Milkman, because he definitely milked this hunt for all it was worth and a little bit more. Now everything is going as planned. The turkeys have flown down and they're headed directly toward us. Now prior to the hunt, Chuck has already told me that he's not even going to pull the trigger unless everything is perfect. Well, evidently, Chuck's definition of the word perfect and Mr. Webster's definition are in two entirely different things, and Chuck let these turkeys walk right out of frame. But 3 or 4 days later, I find myself hunting with the Milkman once again, only this time Chuck is a little more eager to pull the trigger. Well, Chuck, only 2 shots away from your perfect turkey hunt. It must have been the gun.
I swear I should have brought my gun. I'd have busted him. I'm telling you.
Chuck, you have got to let them turkeys start getting a little closer. You know, I get up at daylight, come out here to video you, and you shoot them turkeys way out there like that. Because that turkey was...
He was every bit, I think, 5 steps.
He was
Well, that's
3 to 5 steps, and we have got... Look, we're trying to make a turkey video. It ain't funny. We're trying to make a turkey video. You gotta let the turkeys get close.
I know it. I couldn't handle it no more, though.
Now we join game wardens Walter Rabin and Barry Fincher. They're going to guide you on an awesome early season spring gobbler hunt in the Peach State itself. Now Barry's also a member of the Primos Game Calls Pro staff. He's going to be doing most of the calling on this hunt as Walter sets up in front of him. Now check this out. Immediately after the shot, the 2 start calling, and just watch what happens.
All right. About 7:30.
That fan on that boy, he comes through the woods.
Gobbled about twice down there, called one time, and man, here he was.
I'm telling you, there ain't nothing no prettier than that white head coming through the woods.
Right in your lap.
Nothing.
Right.
Mike, that ain't it. I don't think it's such a good idea to set that Jake out by himself. You know what happened last time we was over here.
Well, man, there's some mean turkeys in there, ain't no doubt, but I'm gonna tell you what.
Mean turkeys ain't but one mean turkey in here, and he'll kill you.
Thunderfoot.
Hey, you know what he did last time we set that Jake out? You lost a finger.
I'll tell you what, it is dangerous, but it's gonna be worth it.
I don't know if it's worth it or not. Wait a minute now, don't put that call on him, you know.
We gotta try it, man.
You go ahead, you're gonna do what you want to anyway. Hey, no, hey, come back. No, you gotta stay with me. That's him. That's him.
Yeah, but I know that's him. I got a wife.
You sit right here. Look, the people. We doing this for the people.
I got a wife and kids on, man.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
It ain't worth it.
We doing this for the people.
Yeah, but that turkey's a bad.
That's Thunderfoot. That's
the one that killed them cows last year.
That's Thunderfoot. Just
Yeah,
be still. Just be still.
I can't do it.
Wait. Here he comes. Get ready.
I see him, Michael had a great hunt. Tell us about that hunt in Florida, Michael. Michael. Well, you gotta pay attention.
What are you doing?
Man,
Been turkey hunting.
He's been getting up too many mornings this spring.
Too many mornings.
I
getting
just
up early.
had a terrible dream.
A bad dream.
You was in it too, buddy.
No, I wasn't.
You was in it.
Well, tell us what we got coming up next.
Where we at?
Well, we're coming off the Florida turkey hunts, Alabama, and we're fixing to go to Georgia and Alabama some more.
Okay, I'm ready. Y'all go ahead.
That boy's out.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you what, Texas has always been good to us, Mike. And I think some of the next hunts are coming up from Texas. And you had a great youth hunt with Steph White.
Oh, we did. We went to Encinitas this year, like you said, and it was awesome. We, as you mentioned, we had some Jakes hunters in camp. Stephanie White from Indiana, her and her father come out, and they had won this hunt. Had a chance to hunt with us there on Encinitas. And it was an awesome 2 or 3 days there. I had a chance to guide Stephanie, and they had never been turkey hunting, never been in the woods, and had a chance to see a lot of turkeys up close, strutting, gobbling, doing what turkeys do best. She had a chance to miss 2 or 3 turkeys. Then, the last day of the trip, we come in and get a turkey to gobble, and the turkey struts all the way in, just a classic hunt, mid-morning hunt. Turkey comes all the way in. She finally gets about 10 to 15 yards, and she shoots him with a 20-gauge shotgun. And she was excited, but it wasn't near the excitement as what her dad showed. He was so pumped that she'd got a first turkey. And also, I can tell you this, we turned on some people who had never been in the woods and never been outdoors, and I can promise you this coming spring, they'll be back out there again doing it themselves.
Well, I tell you, speaking from experience, father getting excited. I got excited this year when 9-year-old son Harmon got his first turkey, and I know when Tyler's been with you, that's excitement, isn't it?
It's a lot of fun. I tell you, your hunt with your son Harmon was absolutely phenomenal. A lot of birds came in, and Tyler and I, he's not quite old enough yet to turn him loose with a gun, and
Right.
but we're going to be practicing for next year. We had an awesome hunt, a lot of gobbling, but I think that's what's so rewarding for all of us, and it's having our children and getting them involved outdoors. Steph White the same way, seeing her dad for the first time get excited about her hunt. Hunting with your kids are real important.
Well, you had an awesome year this year.
David, I was real fortunate. I tell you, one thing, I didn't hunt all that much as far as the number of days out.
Yeah, well,
but
when you
all
and
the
Michael
hunts came together.
teamed up at Encinitas, it was unbelievable what kind of turkeys y'all got.
That one afternoon, Michael, we were hunting. We stopped. We were hunting from the whole humbug, the golf
That's
cart,
right.
and we got out and I made one call on a box call, and that bird just gobbled. Sounded like 300 or 400 yards off. And Michael and I started getting our stuff together, and we started easing up a little bit. And I said, let's check him right here. We checked him, and boy, he'd cut the distance about halfway. And we just did get set up in time before he came through that fence.
Don't you hate it when that many gobblers come in at one time?
Well, this particular gobbler Bill's talking about, he was a long gobbler, and we looked up. He appeared underneath this cattle gap, and as far as the cameraman's dream, this camera appeared right over the gun barrel and just walked all the way in. Never had a clue he was there. Bill sitting in the woods with his extra brown on. Turkey never had a clue.
Wow.
Walked right up to about 15 yards, and Bill took that Beretta, the new Berettas that we got right now, and he just dusted him. An awesome hunt. And then, on top of that, the next morning we go up and you make a call, and it sounds like a 3 million turkeys gobble it sound like. It ended up being about 6 or 7 longbeards, and they come strutting around.
Yeah, that was an awesome hunt right there. We called to another bird, had him to gobble, and these 6 or 7 birds never made a sound, called again. And these birds, I don't know how close they were to us, but they were right there, and Michael and I were trying to get turned around, turn the camera on, and I'll never forget, I set up a little bit quicker than he did. I'm just like, Michael, they're right there. They're right there. And Michael, goes right off, and these 6 birds just come around the corner and present a good shot. We had a good year, though.
A good year. Got some awesome hunts coming up, but I think the most special hunt of the year is coming up. Earl Thompson, friend of the Realtree teams, that has cancer, battling cancer, but he still has a zest for life and enjoys living, and took him to the Diamond K Ranch in Texas and had an awesome turkey hunt. So let's take a look at those.
Let's go look at them.
The first hunt on this segment is at Sedgefields Plantation, located in Union Springs, Alabama. Union Springs is 14,000 acres of prime turkey habitat, but also some fantastic fishing. On this hunt, Bill was joined by Wade Bourne. host of Advantage Outdoors on TNN. This is a classic April spring morning turkey hunt.
Looks like a pretty hardwood drain across there. Let's do this. Let's check them real quick and see what we got. He's got right there. Yeah, right there. Let's move this finger right here right quick. Boy, they not too far. There's two of them. The other one's a little farther down. About 200 yards. There you go, right there. Yeah. All we gotta do now is wait for him. Hey, give me 5, buddy.
Man, good job.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, if this doesn't get your heart pumping, get your adrenaline going, nothing will.
Now we head down to South Texas to the Encinitas Ranch. As you can see, it's a foggy morning, and folks, if you've never hunted South Texas on a foggy morning, it is something to behold. You can't see hardly 20, 30 yards in front of you. But on this morning, Bill's got a lot of turkeys gobbling on the roost.
Hopefully some of these birds will land out in front of us and start working our way. We're just gonna sit real tight, call real soft, and see what happens.
Now this is what really makes it nice for us turkey hunters getting up early in the morning. You know, what a great morning we had this morning. And just tell you a little bit, we came in here yesterday afternoon and roosted a couple of birds off in the distance behind us. And you know, first thing this morning, real foggy as you can tell, but these birds flew down anyway, even in this fog. That's one thing we find out about Rios a lot of times. They'll fly down a little bit earlier, and I guess they can see a little bit better. But you know, when we saw this bird off in the distance, we started calling real soft, and I'll have to say this feather flex decoy did its job. You know, this bird concentrated on it. He, as you saw, about 100 yards out, and just a little soft call and just started coaxing him up a little bit, and you know, had a great shot. But you know, a lot of times, you know, hunting is can be very difficult, and we've had a pretty tough, you know, last 2 or 3 days hunting. You know, the setup's not being right, birds not cooperating, you know, coming in and presenting us with a good shot or good footage. But this morning and this foggy morning, everything worked out perfect. Got a nice bird.
Great hunt, Bill, in South Texas. I love those foggy mornings. Now let's head to Alabama to the Circle Inn Ranch. Bill and Chuck Sykes are calling for Dave Marcus, driver of the number 71 Realtree Chevrolet on the NASCAR circuit. Now, Dave's been racing for a long time, so his hearing isn't quite up to par. In fact, as this turkey gobble's coming in, he can hardly hear the bird at all.
He's coming around the corner. He's got him at the top of the hill. He's coming, you hear him? He's gobbling good, he's close.
I see him.
Okay, let him come. Here he comes. Let him come. Let him get closer. If he'll come, let him get closer. Let him get closer. Let him get closer. Shoot him, Dave. Get on. Get on him. Right in his head. Shoot him. Hold on, don't shoot him. There you go. You got him. Come on.
Got him, boy. Got him.
Come on.
Here you go.
You know, I got to just tell a little story on you real quick, okay? We know you run a lot of laps, and your hearing's maybe not like it ought to be, but this bird went over that hill gobbling about every time we call.
He hadn't heard a lick. He said, man, I wish I could hear it. And so about every other time when he gobbled, I said, Dave, he just gobbled again. He just gobbled again. He said, I can't hear him.
I can't hear him.
And I said, you know, this bird's coming. I just kept telling him, I kept informing him, he's coming, he's getting closer, he's getting closer. But the neatest thing is, for me anyway, you running a race car for all these years, 32 consecutive Daytona 500s, running the car 200 miles an hour, and that last little bit, I heard that old heart going, he started breathing heavy and that old heart started pounding.
That's what you go for, man. If it doesn't make your heart tick, you might as well quit. It really does. I tell you, it's pretty exciting. You know, people who don't really maybe do this real active or really engaged in it, they need to try it because it gets your heart pounding. There's no doubt about it. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
My first turkey. You know, you took me last season, and
right.
Of course
we
messed
missed
that
one.
deal up,
Yeah,
but,
we missed one.
It's pretty exciting, and you know, I couldn't hear him. You kept saying, I can hear him, he's coming, he's getting closer. Then I seen them legs moving right around the corner there in the brush. I said, I can see his legs, I see his legs. Well, your heart starts pounding.
You know, I tell you what it really does. I tell you, that's what's so neat. You know, you hunt and fish. You've been doing it all your life, and you know, just hadn't done the turkey hunting aspect of it, but it is really fun, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot of fun. You know, I really didn't have a real good idea exactly how you hunted turkey, so I went with you last year. I've done a lot of grouse hunting and stuff in Wisconsin, and of course, they'll give you a heart attack too. You know, you just wander around the woods, and when they flush, that's pretty exciting too.
On the covey of quail down here when you wander around.
Well, you know what? Real quick tip, what we did this morning. You know, Chuck, you sat behind us, and Chuck and I had already talked about it. I was going to sit up here with you, and a lot of times in turkey hunting, you know, I enjoy hunting with two people, and so I was reading Chuck, he was reading me with the type calling we were doing, and I told him, I said, the bird gets close and he gets hung up a little bit, you know, obviously I'm going to let him, you know, do the calling. This bird came, and you did some soft calls in the back, and he kept moving up, but everything ended well.
Yeah, I was a little concerned when the hen came down, and then she turned around and went back. And of course, I didn't really know at the time, but you guys told me later that you were both calling in and covering her up. And I was kind of wondering, you know, when she headed back up, if he seen her, if that would be the end of it.
That could have been the end of it, but luckily she turned off and went through the woods, and he just heard us down here raising.
Yeah, and we started calling real aggressive, both of us, and he kept gobbling on the other side of the hill. And I turned to Dave one time, I said, I think we're all right, because he's still gobbling. But it turned out, congratulations.
That was a fantastic hunt, Dave. Good shooting. Way to go, guys. Now we join Bill and his son Tyler for a Georgia gobbler hunt. Now there's nothing Tyler would rather do than be in the woods on a spring morning chasing after longbeards with his dad.
See if we can make one gobble with this box call. Listen up, okay? He's right there. Hey, he's a little ways off. Let's see if we can make him gobble again, okay? Hold on. Listen up now. See if we can make him gobble. There he went. All right, come on. Let's go over here and just set up. Let's get right there. Go, go, go. Let's put these decoys out. Out right here. There's a tree up there. Come here. Come here. All right, come on. Come on, let's go back up here. Watch the step. Let's sit right here. Come here. Come on. Sit right there. Sit right there. Get that up. All right, you gotta sit real still, okay? All right, let's get it up for you. Can you see okay? You good? All right, let's just real still. behind a tree. I ain't got a shot. Tell me when. Tell me when. Huh? You got him? Oh, Tyler. Oh, Ty. Come on, buddy. We got us a turkey. We got us a turkey. No, we got him. Come here. Let's take a look at him. Let's take a look. Is that pretty or what?
That's pretty.
That is pretty right there.
I knew we were going to see this one.
You knew we were going to have a good day this morning, didn't we?
Yep.
You know what he did? You know, they gobbled out in front of us. We got the decoys right there. They came up and worked that little ridge right there and looked down in here.
They moved back right over here and started right over there. And this one came in first.
Exactly.
The other one came in second. And we shot this one.
Yeah, we did shoot this one. They got up there, and every time you called to them, gobble, gobble, gobble. They'd gobble like crazy. Got some crows off in the distance, and they started crowing at them. But look at this.
Harmon, this morning earlier in that other field up there, that Jake almost came close enough to shoot, didn't he?
Yes.
Well, they were gobbling all around. How many turkeys we hear gobbling this morning?
8 or 9.
Yeah, a bunch of turkeys, but they all drifted this way. And you know, this is the field down here that Mr. Jones saw hop along in. We're gonna go down here and see if we can see him. I don't see any turkeys. Look real close, see if you see some turkeys. They sound like they're on beyond the field, so that's where they were gobbling. Did you hear that? Did you hear that one gobble? Did you hear him gobble? He gobbled over this, on the other side of this field down at bottom. So we need to come on down here and set these decoys up. Be real careful now. Keep your eye out. Keep your eye out on them. Look for turkeys. Whoa. That's not a turkey. He gobbled now. Where was he when he gobbled?
It was like over that hill, about to the right.
Okay. Come on, let's go down here. We got these decoys right here. Oh, that turkey, did you hear him gobble right over there? Did you hear him? That's a turkey way after. There you go, did you hear him? Did you hear him again? Let's go set up. Got decoys right here. Set up at the tree right there. You go sit down right here. All right, put your hand net on. Put your hand net up. You gotta put your other glove on too. That turkey's not that far, Harmon. That turkey's not that far. Put your other glove on too. You got it. Let me set my head net on. Put my head net on. He gobbled again, did you hear him? He's getting closer. He's right there, Harmon. I think it may be that big turkey. Did you hear him gobble, Harmon?
Yeah.
I mean, they're right there. Those turkeys are coming. There's a turkey down there too. He's a little further off. There they are, Harmon. Harmon, those turkeys are coming now. Harmon, point your gun towards the decoys and be real still. Off now. I mean, the safety's on. You just point the gun towards the decoys. Get ready to shoot. All right, Harmon, they're getting real close. You hear them? Just look at the decoy. Look at your bead. Concentrate on your bead. These turkeys are right there, Harmon. All right, get your gun, get your head on your gun. All right, just wait for him to get to the decoy. He's gonna strut right up to the decoy. Be still, be still. Be still, be still. Doggone, Marvin. They're not coming in. Come in. They're leaving. That's all right. Just stay real still. They may come back. They may come back. All right, you're doing good. They're not coming in. They're not gonna come in. They're leaving. That's all right. Just stay real still. They may come back. They may come back. Marvin, the big turkey in the middle of the field. Big turkey in the middle of the field coming. You see him? You see him out there? Oh, good night. That's the big turkey. He's coming, coming, coming. All right, you just hold the bead, arm it right on the decoys. He's gonna come right up to the decoy. All right, don't put your finger on the trigger yet. All right, I'm gonna let the safety off. All right, when you get ready now, when you get ready, here he comes. When you get ready, here he comes. Here he comes. Concentrate on your bead.
All right. Harvey, come on, baby.
That is awesome, boy. Get on, Harvey. Give Michael a high five. Give him a thumbs up. What do you think about that? Big ol' hug right there, bud.
Man, you could be the greatest.
Is that?
Awesome, man. Look at this turkey. Look at this fur on the
Harmon, this is an awesome turkey, man. This is awesome. You know how big this turkey is? He's probably 22 pounds. Look at the spurs on this turkey. That right there will tell you that's a 4-year-old turkey, Harmon. I gotta ask you this. This is your first turkey. Was it exciting?
Yes, sir. I didn't think he was going to come in all the way.
Did he come running in?
Yeah.
But what about those 2 long bears that strutted? How far were they from us this morning?
10 steps, probably.
10 steps, and we couldn't get a shot. That was awesome. You know, we've been hunting. A few days ago, we took Harmon out, Michael, Waddell, and I, and Ricky Joe, and Glenn, and we went out, and we had a Jake come in almost to the decoys, and we almost got a shot at the Jake, and he didn't come all the way in. Remember the other morning? And so we were kind of disappointed, but we were still excited because we heard a lot of gobbling. It was awesome. And then, so Mr. Jones came out, and we'd seen old Hopalong in this field a good bit. And we talked about this morning, old Hopalong, and we knew he'd roosted on the edge of this field. Mr. Jones came in here and saw this turkey an hour before dark last night. So we knew he was in the general area, and we came in, and who came in and put on a show for the camera? Hopalong.
Oh, yes, we did.
Now, what do you think about your little brothers? Are they going to want to come turkey hunt? They're probably still in the bed sleeping right now.
What time is it?
It's 8:30. You know Alex is sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
Harmon, give me a kiss. That is awesome, boy.
Well, I can tell you that's a hunt Dad will never forget. But another hunt that was just as memorable in its own right was with Earl Thompson at the Diamond K Ranch in Sisterdale, Texas. And we just want to take a moment to thank Mark Watson and his crew down at the Diamond K Ranch for allowing us to bring Earl, a good friend of the Realtree teams, down to enjoy a turkey hunt, his favorite passion.
The doctors told me when I first diagnosed with the cancer I had, they said, you know, there's no known cure to man for your kind of cancer. You have a kidney cancer, it's a renal cell cancer. He said there's no known cure. You know, just when I found out that I was going on this hunt, if, you know, sponsored, given to me by Realtree, they just picked me up. I mean, it seemed like it put a little energy that I didn't think I had. Got me out there on my feet, and it gave me a boost. But that was in a low time. That was time that I had went back to the doctor and found out it growed a little bit. But several other things has come up. This getting me going for the ahead. You know, my baby coming. Got a baby be here in August. It's due. Found out it's going to be a little girl the other day, and it's really, and that's something to really fight for. The facilities here are, I mean, I have never been treated this way in my life. I've hardly ever went anywhere, but I've been to a few places that's real nice. I mean, like on my honeymoon, I went a few places that's nice, but this here is nicer than anything I've ever been. The hospitality is out of this world. This has been a dream, but you know, I just never had the opportunity that the good Lord has given me this time, you know.
Wow, Earl's faith in God has really carried him through a tough time. Now, Earl's longtime friend that he grew up with, Glenn Garner, also from LaGrange, Georgia, was able to join us at the Diamond K Ranch to make the hunt even more special.
Sit right here. Stay right here on the ease back behind me. I think they're gonna come. Hey, just get ready.
think you could get used to this Diamond K Ranch, man?
It is awesome.
It is.
Been here 2 hours, called up 12 birds. 12 birds in 2 hours. It's 6:30 in the evening. Never heard so much turkey gobbling in my whole life. This bird here come up with 7 more, and it probably wasn't a shade of difference between the size of them. This bird come up and we picked him out, and finally got him after having to maneuver around up under the trees, move the camera and the gun. They come in like you had him on a rope dragging him in here. They run for the first 200 yards and studied the rest of the way in. It's just unbelievable.
It is.
Unbelievable.
We want to thank the good Lord most of all, and Realtree Outdoors and the Diamond K Ranch. This is unbelievable.
It is. It's just a dream come true.
It's been fun, and it was just
like old times. Like old times.
Well, Earl's good fortune did not end there. The following morning, Earl had the chance to bag 2 more longbeards.
And there's one thing in this world that make me forget about my problem, my cancer, is hunting or fishing, having a great time. And another aspect of this trip is, if something does happen to me, I have a professional Realtree video of me doing something that I love. I mean, my family will take this video. David's gonna make sure I get a copy for my little boy, which is, for him, he'll love it now. He's 3 years old, but my unborn kid that I have coming, I want a copy for her, and I want them to know that, this is life. This is living out here. Outdoors, out here it's just living to get out and do something that you love. And it's just, I want them to look back on this video one day and, say my daddy had a good time.
I tell you guys, you talk about having a reason to be thankful for everything we have. You take a look at Earl hunting in Texas, and he thanks the good Lord every day for everything he has in spite of his battle with cancer. What an inspiration.
No, he's a super inspiration.
It really is a great inspiration. And I tell you something about Earl, too. It's a real strong case for him not giving up. He's got a lot of adversity, and I admire him just to see him. And that's the first time he'd ever been out on an airplane, I believe, and what a great hunt he had.
The whole experience was just, it was quite a blessing for all of us, not just Earl, but just to watch Earl and the way he handled it, but also was a blessing was watching all the kids get involved in the last segment.
My little boy's been going with me. A lot of our viewers have seen that over the last couple of years, and he's not quite ready to shoot one, but Harmon, on the other hand, is old enough and did a great job, and that was a fantastic hunt.
He did a better job than I did. I think I was more nervous than he was, and Michael was there. Michael would tell you I was pretty excited.
It was awesome. I tell you what, and just talking all that and all the fun we had with the kids, getting a chance to go on Harmon on his first turkey hunt with Earl, Bill with his son. The outdoors, it's cool. It's something that we should definitely be proud to preserve and protect hunting, because it's something that definitely is therapeutic and is worth, it's meaningful to get out a chance to spend time with family and friends.
A lot of people ask me about, my son Tyler, and they say, well, what does he enjoy doing? That little boy would rather hear a turkey gobble than anything, and that particular morning, those 2 birds just put on a show for us, and he gets so excited. I've been telling him all spring long, I said, can't do it this year, but next year is his turn, so hopefully he'll be on this video next year.
What we got coming up, Mike?
We got a lot more hunts. We went back up to the northeast, went up and videoed with Chris and Michelle Kirby up in New York State, had a chance to swing back down and hunt with Matt Moretton in the state of Pennsylvania. Some
I can't wait to see those.
Hard pressure turkeys, and we got some good hunts up there. We're going to Kansas with Bill. He went a chance to go out there and hunt with Brad Harris of Loma Game Calls, as well as Ricky Joe Bishop on our pro staff, as well as Loma's pro staff.
Let's talk about that Brad Harris deal just a minute. Ricky Joe Bishop, who's with Loma Game Calls. It's always a treat for us to hunt with Brad each year, and Brad's a great hunter on everything, but Ricky Joe and I got ours on film, and my camera guy, you want to tell us a little bit about that, about Brad's hunt?
Brad was he was with the veteran camera jockey.
Oh, yeah, he has the most experience,
I tell you guys, Brad and I, we love to hunt together. Y'all hunting with Brad, you know how much fun he is to be around, and He does a great job for Realtree from being a pro staff member. We hunted hard for 2 days, walked 1,000 miles. Finally got on this gobbling turkey, and he comes in and he struts up there 30 yards from us. And I mean, it's just beautiful footage, and I'm so engrossed looking through that viewfinder of the camera, I never thought about giving him a shoot signal.
You was trying.
Never thought about it.
You was preserving turkey.
I was preserving turkey.
That's right.
Good conservationist right there.
That's exactly right.
But Brad's a great hunter, but I'm anxious to see some of those hunts. So we got the New York hunts coming up with Chris, and also with Matt, a hunt with Matt, and then our turkey hunts in Kansas.
That's right. And also, before I almost forget, we had some new members to the team Realtree this year, Mark and Kathy Scroggins from Oklahoma, Cross Timber Productions. They're coming with their own television shows, which we're going to be part of this year on the Outdoor Channel. It's a show called Goblin Fever. It's going to be dedicated to those turkey hunters out there who enjoy seeing a high production television show and seeing lots of good turkey hunts and a lot of good techniques and strategies on turkeys. It's going to be great, and we're going to go on a hunt with them also.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Mark's and Kathy's show, but right now we're going to take you on some exciting hunts. Let's take a look.
Well, we start this segment off with some hard gobbling Rio Grandes in the state of Oklahoma, where husband and wife team Mark and Kathy Scroggins are your hunters. And Kathy proves that she is one lady who definitely knows how to work a 12-gauge shotgun.
Oh, man. Ah. Oh, man.
What a bird.
Hey.
Oh, was he pretty coming through there or what, babe?
Yeah, he was pretty all right through my trembling.
I know, I was right behind you, and I could hear him. I knew he was going to come out to your side and spit and full strut because I could hear him spitting and drumming. And I thought those jakes were going to run him off.
I thought that was it, too. At one point, I think I could have hit him with my gun.
I know.
When he came around that second time when he came back, I was about to die.
Now let's go to Kansas with Realtree and Loman Pro staffer Ricky Joe Bishop, where he hunts Kansas for the first time. And in this particular section of the state, you can find both Rio Grande and eastern subspecies of turkeys right in the same area.
Now, by the sound of this gobble, Ricky feels certain that this is an eastern.
There he comes. He's coming straight into us.
I tell you what, it was an awesome morning here in Kansas. This is my first trip up here hunting gobblers, and thought I might get in some Rios. It just turned out to be a great big old eastern. There's two came in actually. We got set up and put out some decoys right after daylight. We got them gobbling off the roost, and with the foliage like it is, we could get in real close to them. And they flew down almost within gun range, and boy, he put on the show. He gobbled and strutted, and they cut across to the left, and finally we got where we could get a shot. And I tell you what, everything just worked out great. But it was my first Kansas bird, and boy, I am glad to get him.
Well, after capturing a successful hunt with Ricky Joe, Bill decides to get on a little of the action for himself, and he goes out and searches for a long beard of his own.
What a great late morning hunt. I just got to tell you, we came in here and our guide Hutch kind of put us on him. He'd been seeing some birds through here, and I had an opportunity to hunt with Ricky Joe Bishop this morning. He got a nice bird off the roost, and so now it was my turn, and it's, as you can tell, it's pretty much late morning. And we came around this little knoll of patch of woods right here, and just a great place to call off into. And we called 2 or 3 times and nothing, and finally I got out that Thunderdome and just cut on it real hard 4 or 5 times, and sure enough, off in the distance, this bird gobbles, and just about every time we called, he gobbled after that, and as you can tell, he came through this open field and put on a show, but he got a little nervous when he got up here close to us, and I think probably with the wind blowing in this little bit taller grass and him not being able to see real well, he putted one time, but he was in good range, but made a good shot on him. But let's take a look at this beard real quick. Oh, dandy beard, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 1/2, maybe even 11 inches long. Looks like a 2-year-old back here as far as his spurs. But one thing about these birds up in Missouri and Kansas, a little bit different from what we've got at home. I imagine this bird probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 22, 24 pounds, just a real nice bird. But great morning. I had an opportunity to participate with watching Ricky shoot his this morning, and he got a chance to see me shoot mine right now, and just can't ask for much better. Just a beautiful day.
You hear many birds? Yeah, yesterday we heard a couple over here, and they were all up and down this ridge. Man, you ought to try it one time here. I think there's one here. Yeah, give it a try. We ain't got much time. Let's hit him. There he is. Where'd that come from? It came from right over there. God, it sounded like it was up higher than me. Here, give it a shot. I'm gonna move back a little bit. You guys listen real good. Again. Right over there. Okay. That little ridge right there, there's a creek down the bottom there, the little dip. He's probably right over on that other side there. Okay. I'm gonna just hit him one more time. There he is again. So we ain't got much time. That turkey is not very far. Right just down over that ridge. There's a ridge over there, and it breaks down into a flat creek. Then go up on that bench and set up on that bench right there. You guys listen to him. Oh man, I know that turkey's right across this creek. He was just hammering from the road. I'm pretty sure we got to get across by my check and make sure he's not in the bottom. There he is. He's on that next bank. We got to go. This creek. I'm in with this crow call. There he is. Man, he's close. Michael. Get behind me. Yes. Yes. Whew. Talk about last minute. When I picked this turkey up, I noticed this spur. He must have had an injury earlier, and when he came off that hill there after the shot, he must have re-injured it. But that's kind of weird. I've never seen anything like that. But, you know, talk about last minute gobblers. It was 1 minute or 2 minutes of 12 when this turkey came in, and we have to quit here at 12 o'clock in Pennsylvania. But this turkey got hot. We started him from across a dirt road over there, and he gobbled his head off. Answered everything. We knew we had to get across the creek. Hunting with good friends Jeff Scavazzo and Dale Severcool. Actually, this is Dale's ground here, and it is loaded with turkeys. And thank God we got on the one that was hot right here in the afternoon. It always pays never to give up. Use every available hour that your state allows you to hunt. Go ahead and get your gun up on your knee. Can you cover the road up there? They come in on the road. Okay. They're not far at all. They're walking that field edge right now. Okay. They're going right to the roadway. They're going to come right up that roadway. There he is. Here he comes, Michael, right up the road. I see the other one behind him. Let him come right in. You take the one on the left. Can you kill that turkey on the left, Michelle? Okay, just wait.
You know, I have a tremendous opportunity to hunt all over the country, but one of the most special times of the year is right here in New York State, my home state, to go out opening morning with my wife, Michelle, and you kind of saw the results of that, and we tried our darndest to get both of them, but hey, it doesn't always work that way.
Luck wasn't with me today. It was certainly with you.
Those turkeys were gobbling like crazy. We had watched these turkeys last night. We're sitting on the porch, actually, real close to my house, and drove up the road and drove around for a little while and saw these turkeys go across the field all by themselves. When you see two longbeards, about a half hour before fly up,
all alone
with no hens, you can count on a pretty good morning. And you saw the end result of that this morning. But You know, it's a tremendous thrill for me to take another turkey like this, but to share the experience with my wife and family is just a tremendous asset to the great sport of hunting.
They were gobbling pretty good this morning.
To be late in the season this way, I was surprised at how much they were talking.
They did a pretty good job. What's he doing?
There ain't no telling, but he's got that old friction call out, and he's probably down there bragging about how he won a world championship. Of course, you know, he ain't ever even called in a contest, but you know he likes to impress folks.
He's trying to get on their turkey ground, I guarantee.
Whatever it is, I can tell you he's shooting him a line of bull right now. I can tell you that.
What y'all think about that, boys?
Sounds awesome.
Is that the best you've ever heard right there?
I think so.
Well, it's for good reason, because I've been the best for a lot of years. I've won so many world championships. They actually ran me out of turkey calling, the competition turkey calling, because I was dominating everybody. I mean, how about that? See, I watched y'all's videos. They're awesome, but y'all not holding your mouth right. You got to get in there. You got to really, you got to grit them teeth. How's that?
That sounds good, there.
That's hard to get that sound on a slate call, isn't it?
That's amazing.
Is that amazing?
It is.
I'm telling you, if y'all ever need me to come over and help y'all learn a little more, I'll be glad to. Folks, I'm standing with Todd and Chad Coursey and Michael Lee from Concord, Georgia, and we brought them on the video this year just to show you some incredible turkey footage they've gotten back around their homes over in Pike County. And guys, y'all had an awesome spring this past spring.
Yeah, we did.
How many mornings do you hunt during the spring?
It's easier to talk about how many mornings we missed, probably.
So every morning just about you're out there.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever work?
No, not during turkey season.
Hey, don't believe him, guys.
No. Let me tell y'all something. I know y'all might get involved in the hunting industry at some point in time. Jealousy will get you nowhere. I have to deal with it every day working with these guys here at Realtree. They're just jealous, so don't pay attention to that. But anyway, let's take a minute to look at the footage from Pike County, Georgia, and it's awesome. We'll be right back.
me again what championship that was you won.
Well, I've won a bunch of championships, Michael. I mean, there's no doubt I was the best there. You can ask my wife and my child, too. They all said I was the best. But that's some awesome footage you got, guys. I tell you, I'd love to come over next year, if y'all don't mind, and turkey hunt with y'all a little bit.
We'd rather have Bill if that was okay.
Bill come over with us. Well, Bill, he's probably busy.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bill's the best.
Yeah. Well, only because I've been working with him, you know, see. But I could work with y'all, too, so I'd love to come over if that's all right.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Maybe we get your number after the show.
You get my number now or later?
We'll wait. Wait a little while.
All right, whatever.
What's he doing now?
I can tell you right now, he's still shooting them boys some bull, and I can promise you he has left us out of the loop on hunting with them guys.
Speaking about
he's
Lynn,
probably moved into himself.
Out of the loop, whose idea was to open the video this morning with that?
That was David all the way.
Dave?
You know I wouldn't have nothing to do with that.
You didn't have anything to do with it?
No, sir. You know, that was David's idea from the beginning. You know, he said, let's open the video, and, you know, Bill ain't going to be around, and I'm the executive producer, and we can get this done right now without
Well, I tell you what, when we get through doing this right here, we're going to have a little powwow and just try to straighten this mess up.
That's right. I agree.
Hey, what about this past spring? Had a great spring, didn't we?
It was awesome. You know, working at Realtree, some of the funnest times I have is during the spring of the year turkey hunting and hunting with your friends, hunting with your family, all our pro staff guys. It's just phenomenal every year.
You know, it really is. You know, our regular guys such as Joe Drake and Ricky Joe Bishop, Matt Moret, Brad Harris, Chris Kirby. But you know what was really good for us this year, we got to hunt with a lot of new people.
That's right.
And I know, as I say this in years past, hunting with my little son Tyler, and I know David had quite a thrill with Homer, you know, so those do make great memories. But I can't get away without thanking all the people and places we hunted this past year. We're going to have name and telephone numbers coming up shortly after the video. If you'd like to hunt some of these places, get your pen and pencils ready. And also, I want to encourage you to join the National Wild Turkey Federation. Michael, as you know, the NWTF does a great job.
That's right, and if it wasn't for them, there's a lot of places we couldn't go and we couldn't hear a turkey gobble if it wasn't for what they've done in conservation and make sure we got wild turkeys out there to hunt.
I tell you, do a great job. But I want to thank you for joining us today. And folks, as I always say, when you have an opportunity, take a child hunting and fishing so they too can enjoy the outdoors. For Michael Waddell, David Blanton, who's working himself into a hunt, I'm Bill Jordan, and we hope to see you next time for more exciting videos from Realtree Outdoor Productions.
That's right.
Let's go. I want to see what he's telling those guys.
There ain't no telling. He's probably telling them about what kind of country music star he used to be before he started working in the hunting industry.